What exactly is the Yankees' plan? Because right now, it doesn't seem like they have one. Before we start, two things. Yes, I know I have a cut on my lip. It's cold out. I'm sorry. You don't have to let me know. I know. Second thing is, guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications. It really helps with the growing of this channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this style of content, and we'll jump right into the video. Now, I want to start this video talking about how the Yankees have changed over the years. In 2009, the Yankees were World Series champions. Before that, they were on a mega run in the late 90s and early 2000s. Obviously, that level of success is not sustainable. They aren't going to win the World Series every single year forever. That's just not how sports work. We all know the Yankees have by far the most World Series out of any franchise in the league with 27. But we're impatient as New Yorkers here. None of our teams are winning any sort of championships. The last Yankees title we saw was 2009. It is now 2026. Fans are becoming impatient, and they want to see success. They want to see winning. They don't want to see just making it there. They want to win it all, and rightfully so. That's what every fan base wants to see their team do, is win a championship. Problem with the Yankees isn't just coming up short. The problem has been these off seasons. They are simply not doing enough. I always say I hate to look back at the past when making an argument for the future, but I always do it anyway. Looking back to the old Yankees, think about these off seasons, or even the deadlines. A-Rod, CC Sabathia, Curtis Granderson, Mark Teixeira, Johnny Damon, Roger Clemens, Wade Boggs. Those were just the ones that came to my head. There's so many more. The Yankees and Brian Cashman now are trying to, I don't even know if it's sell the fans, but they're behind this philosophy of working with what we got and shying away from that era of just going out and signing everyone. And that could work. There's not always a problem with that. You don't have to spend $8 gazillion every offseason to be the best team in the league. That's not what I'm hinting at here. The point I'm trying to make is that the Yankees aren't even attempting to go out and get those guys anymore. Sure, you can build within, but to an extent, sometimes you need that extra guy, especially in current age when you have the Dodgers dominating the free agent market and dominating the sport in general, winning back-to-back World Series and beating the Yankees 2 years ago. The Yankees have to look back at the year they made the World Series in 2024 when they lost to the Dodgers and say, well, what made us make the World Series that year? The answer is simple. They had Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. They lose Juan Soto and they don't make the World Series. Now, I'm not saying they have to get Juan Soto again, but what I'm saying is they clearly need that extra bat in that lineup. The rotation is fine. Yes, it would have been nice to get a starter this offseason, and they still might. There's still plenty of offseason left, but that rotation is good. They really don't need much help there, especially with Cole returning and hopefully back to the Garrett Cole that we know and love. The Yankees right now aren't even going the extra lengths to sign one of their best players from last season in Cody Bellinger. They're not even trying as hard as they should be to retain the talent that they had that made them semi-successful last year, let alone go out and get another guy. I think my least favorite thing about baseball offseason these past couple years is all the teams that check in on these guys. What does that mean, they're checking in? Hey, Kyle Tucker, it's Brian Cashman.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Yeah, doing good. How you doing? I'm just checking in.
Good, everything's all right.
Okay, good. Nice to hear from you. Is that checking in? What does that mean, they're checking in? It's the stupidest thing ever. Are they going to sign him or not? So do the Yankees need Kyle Tucker? Not necessarily. I'm not saying that Kyle Tucker is a must on a huge contract. But get a guy. They need a guy in that lineup. Bo Bichette is right there. It should be a money signing, no doubt about it. Again, hate to bring up the past, but I have a weird feeling that if George Steinbrenner was still here with us, that Bo Bichette would be on the team already. We wouldn't have to wait this long. I get they want Volpe to progress and grow, and he can't do that if he's not playing. But listen, the guy, local New Yorker, or from New Jersey, grew up a Yankee fan. We all understand that. The guy don't have it so far. And maybe he will one day, and maybe he'll get his shot. But as of right now, we're trying to win this season, or next season, or the season after that. Bo Bichette is one of the best offensive shortstops in baseball. There should be no reason as to why the Yankees cannot sign him. Now, the Yankees like to move in silence a lot. That's understood. A lot of stuff doesn't get leaked. A lot of Yankees news over the years, it just pops up out of nowhere because they are a very formal, business-first franchise, and I understand that. I'm not asking for leaks. What I'm asking for is results. Again, going back to Cody Bellinger, had his best WAR season since his MVP season with the Dodgers last year as a Yankee. Benefited greatly as a left-handed hitter in Yankee Stadium. A great defender, very versatile, can play every outfield position and first base all extremely effectively. I get not wanting to go 7 years, 8 years for a 31-year-old. That makes sense to me. But just throw a ton of money at him for 4 or 5 years and call it a day. If he doesn't accept it, then you can't blame yourself. I'm not an analyst here, so I'm not getting calls from the Yankees saying what they're doing, what the contract offers have been to Bellinger. Maybe they just did what I just said, and it's not moving anywhere. I don't know. So far, it's January 5th, and the Yankees haven't done a thing except sign Ahmed Rosario. The Yankees' bullpen needs help as well. They've lost Devin Williams and Luke Weaver to the Mets, and while they weren't great last year, those are still two semi-reliable arms that the Yankees could go to that they don't have there anymore. They certainly don't have anyone dominant in their bullpen, or anyone you're confident in enough to say that's our guy in the 8th and 9th. So there's moves to be made with this Yankees roster. Austin Wells didn't look great, but catching market is very slim, so you're going to have to roll with him there. You got to hope Ben Rice takes a couple steps forward next year at first. Jazz is a great second baseman. You can't blame them there. Shortstop we talked about with Volpe should be Bichette. There should be no reason that the Yankees aren't all in on Bo Bichette. Third base, I guess, is going to be that platoon between McMahon and Rosario, which I'm not crazy about, but it'll do. Center field, you got Grisham. Right field, you got Judge. And left field right now is blank because Bellinger should be filling an outfield position, and right now there's really not much news about what's going on there. Speaking of the Yankees outfield, I think it's a very odd thing that we are in the day and age of Yankee baseball that when Trent Grisham accepts the qualifying offer, it's reported that the Yankees were actually shocked that he took it, and it put a damper in their offseason plans because he took the qualifying offer. We are at the point in Yankees history right now that we are getting mad that a person took a qualifying offer because we didn't want them to accept it so that we could get a draft pick. Do you think the old Yankees cared about draft picks? They were winning World Series. If you didn't want the guy, don't offer him anything. Maybe the Yankees did want Grisham, and they wanted him to get another chance before they give him a big contract. Could be the case, but from what was originally reported, it doesn't seem like that was the plan. I've done my complaining already this video, so I always like to be fair and see what the front office may be thinking that I'm not, because clearly they're smarter than me, they have that job, and I don't. The Yankees had a good season last year. It's not like they missed the playoffs. They lost to the AL champions, so it's not like they had some spectacular collapse here. But something's not it. They haven't gotten over the edge since 2009. Something isn't working. Is it Boone? Is it the front office? Is it the roster? It could be a combination of all three. But all I know is when they had a premier hitter hitting behind Aaron Judge, they made the World Series and should have won the damn thing too. But like I said, enough complaining. Let's look at what the Yankees have right now and see why they could possibly believe that this is enough with what they have. Starting with the rotation. We've all seen it many times. If you have that stacked rotation, you only need your offense to score around 3 to 4 runs. So the Yankees' philosophy right now might be, hey, we're getting Garrett Cole back. On top of Rodon, on top of Schlittler, on top of Gill. Like, they have one of the best rotations in the AL, no doubt about it. So if the Yankees are only giving up 2 to 3 runs every game, you really only have to score 3 to 4. So I get not wanting to overpay someone like Kyle Tucker when you believe that you have a dominant rotation. We talk about this Yankees offense like it's some bad offense. The offense is still good. It's still good enough. So maybe Brian Cashman's thinking is exactly that. Our rotation is good enough to allow us to have not such a amazing offense as they would say. My slight concern is that the Blue Jays got a whole lot better. The Orioles got a whole lot better. The Red Sox are still good. The Rays are eh. But point is, you got a competitive division. And if some moves aren't made offensively even just a little bit, this Yankees team won't win the World Series. They'll probably make the playoffs like usual, but they won't be bringing a trophy back to New York City. I think it's clear that the Yankees need one more bat in that lineup, along with Bellinger, not just Bellinger, to really put them in a position to beat the Dodgers and be World Series champions. I don't think the team is as bad as people are saying it is, but they're certainly not ready to win it all. So with that being said, we just have to wait and see what the Yankees do the rest of this offseason. There's still a lot of moves to be made, still a lot of free agents out there, but the clock is ticking and fans are fed up with Brian Cashman. Let's see how this all plays out. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Again, it means a lot that you guys are getting a lot more engaged in these videos. If you like this style of video, please give a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. It means a lot for the growing of the channel. It means a lot that my work is paying off a little bit and it's reaching you guys and you guys are commenting. So please follow my TikTok as well. I post a lot of short clips on there, a lot of arguments in the comments. I will be going live soon as well, so you guys could call up live and tell me how wrong or right I am. And yeah, I think that's all the plugins. So again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.